Hello everybody, this is Nuzcraft, and welcome back to Monster Hunter World. Today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Last time I said we were going to go on that expedition out to the Great Ravine, but instead, we're going to take on an optional quest to fight a Rathian. This is a monster we haven't fought yet, and I figured we could take it on before we continue on the story quests. So this quest is called Royal Relocation. It's from the Laid-Back Botanist. The samples I need to further my ancient tree research are right under a Rathian's nest. Perhaps you can move it for me? And this will unlock a botanical research item or our first time completion. Let's move this down to one player. We're in the Wildspire Waste, and Rathian usually shows up in Area 2-ish. So we're going to go to the Southwest Camp, which is the normal one. We'll use a voucher as well. And we should be able to go off. Make sure we have our items. We have antidotes, which is probably going to be necessary. We have a couple flash pods. I haven't searched out flash bugs. They're super useful against Rathian. We didn't eat, but we'll eat when we get there. Right, Royal Relocation. First aid meds, they give us some antidotes, so if we need some more we can come back. And from the canteen, we can get attack up small or attack up medium. All it really changes is the amount of health we might get, and I'm going to go for attack up medium. Grab these stones. And we're going to head this way towards Area 2. I said that she was in Area... Yeah, she's usually in Area 2. This kind of like a verdant area. There she is. See if we can get a mounting attack. That's good. She has a back break. So if we can get a little bit of damage on the back, that's good. We also want to focus down the tail as opposed to the face. Because this tail gives her a lot of reach. And is one of the reasons why we might have troubles. Alright, we've got our red shield. There we go. Super amped element discharge. Let's go ahead and get these flash pods out. And she roared. Oh, I knew she was gonna run. It's one of the things she does when she gets angry. Use a triple fireball, and we get another mount. Which is kind of surprising, actually. jumped on the face, but I really wanted to go down to the tail. Or the back. Here we go, on the tail. Super amped element discharge. And look at that, we got a tail cut. There's her backflip. And got her knocked down. We might be too close for this. Oh, look at that. And we got the KO. I know that we're at yellow sharp. That's okay. I knew that was going to happen. Got the tail flip. But it didn't poison us because we had cut the tail. Get a little bit of Rathian material. This run, I'm very surprised that it didn't hit us. And now she's going to fly away. So, all in all, that was a very good bout with Rathian. Where did that tail go? Maul discombobulated is this way. No, I didn't want stone. Stones is fine. Here we go. Here's our tail. We got a Rathian spike. That's very good. That's where the poison comes from. We haven't seen it yet because we've been doing all right. But that's where it comes from. She's down here in this area, which has some poison plants. So even though she does poison, we might be able to poison her as well. We want to get our red shield back. Alright, now we've got a red sword. Just gonna do this spin. She got poisoned. Let's see if we can jump on her. Let's see if we can do one of these. Right into this wall. Yeet. Alright. Nope, we're running out of stamina. We broke the back, I think? That is a very strong poison aura thing. Block it. Ooh. She just flew away. Okay. Well, we're gonna grab this slinger bomb. I didn't realize the poison cups had so many, like, baby poison cups around them. Like the big plant. But I don't remember the smaller plants. Toadstool here. She is Scully. So if you look on the bottom left map, she has a little skull icon next to her. And that means that she's pretty close to being dead, which is good news for us. We'll just grab some footprints on the way. These are footprints for an unknown monster. Where is she? I'm not really sure where this thing is taking us. It has... You know what? I just want to go to this map. This camp. Because I know from here, it's a lot easier to get to the Rathian nest. Go up here. Take a hard left. There we go. Okay. So we don't have red shield, so we can't do a super amped element discharge wake up. But we can do just an amped element discharge. See if we can knock her off this cliff. Ooh, bonk right into the wall. We knock her over, which is awesome. We're gonna hit. We hit. There we go. And that is a Rathian. Super fun monster. Really great in here in the early game to like practice on. Rathian does a lot of stuff that some of the harder monsters can do, but is a little bit easier to read. Rathian has fireballs, Rathian flies around. The tail flips can be really easily read and countered if you want to, and if you practice. And I think Rathian's hit zone values are generally considered to be pretty good. Like hitting her head is a really good spot. So if you really want to practice on a monster, a Rathian is a good choice for it. It's an early game monster, not necessarily the wall that Anjanath is for a lot of players, but it's definitely a different take, and is kind of like the first traditional-ish dragon type monster that we fight, right? Has wings, flies, breathes fire. I'm trying to remember the monsters that we fought before this, but I don't think we've fought a flying monster. Alright, so we're not going to do the Great Ravine, but we are going to go check out the armory. Because I know in my heart there's a Rathian Charge Blade, and I would love to get my hands on it. Something that'll do some poison damage. Alright, we want to upgrade equipment. We'll just grab this guy. And we see the Rathian Charge Blade, Dear Lutemis. Is one that we can't make yet. We need some Rathian spikes. But I am going to add it to our wish list, because I think it's going to be pretty good. So if we do the compare, we're currently... This is the best weapon that we can get right now. This Hardbone Strongarm. Because it's got 432 attack and green sharpness. This one, the Elite Commission Axe, has less attack and still some green. The Defender stuff we don't count. This has less attack, still has green, has more affinity, has some Thunder element. but I think the Dear Lutemus is going to overshadow that with additional attack and the poison damage. Poison can be really good against certain monsters, and even if poison's not super strong against a monster, it's like okay. It's like fine. If we do armor, here we've got some Rathian armor, and yes, the Rathian armor looks okay. I kind of like the metal dress look. And some of the pieces are okay. Well, this headpiece is okay, health boost, which is like a better version of what we have. Right? So the Bone Helm is what we're wearing, has defensive 6 with the health boost skill. So the Rathian Helm would be an upgrade, especially after we put some upgrades into the Rathian Helm. Right now our Bone Helm is at level 10, which is why the defense is 24. I'm not really interested in Botanist or Poison Attack, even if we have the Poison Charge Blade. Putting some points of Poison Attack is like, eh. Poison Resistance, there's not a lot of monsters that do poison where we would need this. But these Greaves seem like a good fit. They're better than the Origin Greaves that we have. These High Metal Greaves are better than the ones that we have. I really don't want to buy Artillery Greaves because we're not going to use artillery for anything. Speed Sharpening is okay, but the defense is like nothing. Critical Eye. It's actually pretty good. But again, the defense is like nothing to write home about, and we're not going to keep these legs forever. So what I think is going to happen after this, and I don't know for sure, but at some point we're probably going to go get the Anjanath Charge Blade. And in doing so, we'll probably get the Rathian Charge Blade, and in doing so, we'll probably get the Rathian legs. I am going to go ahead and buy the Rathian weapon for my Palico, because doing status damage for the Palico is pretty much the best thing that they can do. They'll slowly build up poison, even if you're not, and if they can get a poison off on a monster, then that's some extra damage. The Ladybug is also a good option. Getting a paralysis off is good. Generally, what I'll choose is a sleep weapon, but a poison weapon for now is totally fine. Totally fine. Either one of these, either the Rathian or the Ladybug, would be excellent options for where we are. And that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again next time, where we'll probably take on that Great Ravine, and hopefully you'll see me in some new gear. So take care.